Dubai International Airport. The president had gone to Dubai to do a charity concert to repatriate our brothers and sisters who are stuck in Dubai. Remember, Southerns are still stuck in UAE. Southerns are still stuck in UAE. You know, very many Ugandans leave Uganda to go and work in different countries. Actually, if you note, in each and every continent, there is a Ugandan. In each and every country, there is a Ugandan. These are comrades. Don't go to those countries for fun. No, they go there to get better life because of the poor conditions back here in Uganda, to work and make ends meet. The conditions back here in Uganda, over 83% are unemployed. The unemployment rate is too high. So 83%, imagine, over 500,000 students graduate per year, but the government can actually consume less than 4,000. So you notice that the rest are going to be jobless, and in a search to make ends meet, they are going to, go to other countries, because even those that are employed, the remuneration is very poor. They are given little pay. Imagine a doctor earning less than 1 million. So you'll notice that in each and every country, there is a Ugandan. But those that go to countries like the United Arab Emirates, it's worse, because for them, they meet lots and lots of challenges. And that's how they get, stuck there with no papers, with no work permit, with no... for those that are on this live that are residing in the UAE. So, and when it comes to a point where Ugandans are stuck, the government doesn't care. It doesn't give a damn. They don't actually care until activists like us put up pressure to the government, and then they'll wake up and say, oh, we are going now to do something. You remember during COVID-19, at the beginning of COVID-19 pandemic, Ugandans were stuck in China, but the government didn't even give a damn. They didn't care until when Bobiwine, together with the Black Stars and other friends he has across the globe, they put up a plane to repatriate those Ugandans from China back to Uganda. But Museveni denied Bobiwine and his friends landing space, and that's how even that government was created. But for this case, Bobiwine had gone to do a charity concert to raise funds, bring back these our comrades. Thousands of them, they are stuck. They have no transport, they have no tickets, they have nothing, they sleep on the streets, So he had gone, and on top of that, the government doesn't care, because it is the one responsible for the taxes that we pay, each and every Ugandan, wherever you are residing. Because even if you live in America, even if you live in Japan, even if you live in Asia, you send money back to your relatives, and that money is taxed. So each and every Ugandan pays taxes to this despot, the dictator. But guess what? When it comes to times when that tax has to be used, they don't care. So that's when people like Bobiwine, using their talent, they step in and they do the little they can do. So for this time round, they organized a charity concert in Dubai to raise funds. Of course, not each and every Ugandan residing in Dubai is suffering. No, that's why when he stages such a concert, those in these concerts is going to be used to buy tickets. It will help these our brothers and sisters that are stuck in Dubai. But guess what? It has been the cause of all the problems as to why His Excellency Bobiwine was detained at the Dubai International Airport. His passport confiscated, his travel documents confiscated, psychologically tortured. Because imagine detaining you for over 12 hours. Can you imagine detaining you for over 12 hours? That's too much. He has been interrogated. In one of his, actually, he just put up a post, he's out. I just want to let you know that the president is out. But he said, after 12 hours of waiting from 8 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 a.m., I have finally allowed to proceed into Dubai, hoping that our charity concert, which seemed to be the source of these issues, will be allowed to proceed. We are only trying to raise awareness and assist the many Ugandan and African immigrant workers. That is the update. That's the update. He's out. I just wanted to let you know that, because very many of you have been following this development, and maybe some of you don't know what's going on. He is out, but he spent over 12 hours in detention being interrogated. Actually, he confessed that the previous update that said in Dubai to perform at a charter concert to assist some of the Ugandan immigrant workers, being held at the airport for almost 10 hours, being interrogated mostly about NUP. Being interrogated mostly about NUP. Initially, they confiscated my passport and the phone. Can you imagine? He says initially they confiscated my passport and phone. They have now been returned. This very week, one of the other concert organizers was also summoned and interrogated for several hours. Hopefully, things will go as planned. We'll give a further update. Thank you all for the concern. So he has, of course, been giving us a couple of, when they returned his phones and all the documents, yeah, he has been keeping us in the loop. He has been giving us updates, developments, because imagine being detained in a foreign land, and the people that have to interrogate you, they don't speak English, they speak Arabic. You don't have a translator. Can you imagine? Imagine a situation whereby you are in such a situation. Someone, let's say, speaks Chinese. You have no clue about Chinese, and you don't have a translator. It has been a very difficult situation for our president, Bobiwine. But the good news is that he is out. The good news is that he is out and ready to perform. For those who have seen the cover photo I've put on this video, you've seen him pose with our comrades, the Eddie Mutwes, the Yekolelas, the Davies, Selector Davies, the Nubian Lees, and all. Very many Ugandans were at the airport waiting for him. Actually, since yesterday, they have been camping there waiting to see the president out. I just want to thank each and everyone that has done whatever they have done to, raise voices about it, because he is our generational president. We have no any other. He is our generational president. He's the president that we elected. Museveni is simply an election thief. Is an election thief that is internationally recognized as that. No one doesn't know that. Museveni is an election thief. So we did not elect Museveni. He's his own president. He's an election thief. This is the person, Bobiwine, we elected to lead us. So whatever happens to him is a concern not only for us, but for the entire generation. He's our generation leader. He's our generation president. He's the leader of the national platform, the leader of the people power movement. So thank you very much for those that have been doing whatever they can to make sure that the situation normalizes. Those that have put up pressure, yeah, he's out. He is out, and those that are in Dubai, those that are near Dubai, please, if you can, create time and be part of this charter concert. I've told you, it is meant to raise funds to help these our brothers and sisters stuck in the UAE. Yeah, it is meant to raise funds to help these our brothers and sisters come back to Uganda. Actually, they used to send me videos, these are brothers and sisters, and you could literally say that they are really, really in a very bad situation. To the point that they don't have where to sleep. Imagine a situation whereby you're sleeping on the street for 3 months. Bro, that's too much. Naenga, that's the development. Thank you. And then lastly, I've been off for a while. I was not feeling well. I was actually very, very, very sick. Very, very, very sick. And I had to go off for like over 2 weeks. But those that checked on me, thank you very much. Those that, sent me messages asking me, JB, how are you feeling? How are you now? Are you okay? Yeah, you can even see me now. I'm better. Very, 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 very okay. Thank you very, very much for your concern as well. I'm better, and tudemu tujivuge. Ensonga tulina ojugusa tetugenda kuzikiza ngawo twabasuubiza. Nze sijja kuzikiza paka ensonga tujigusiza, because change is a fact of life, and things always change if you consistently do something right. The most important of all is not to give up. The most important of all is not to give up. Never and never think about giving, because the fact of the matter, Museveni and his regime are going to go. That is the fact of the matter. It's something that you cannot change. It is a fact that you can't change. They are going to go. The only challenge, actually it's not even a challenge. The only fact is that no one knows when, but the fact is they are going to go. So if you don't know when, and perhaps you have the ability to do something, please continue doing the little that you can, because at the end of the day, it's those small dots that keep adding, that keep connecting, and at the end of the day, we shall overcome. That is a fact. Actually, nze line gyenvugirako ekintu kino, teri kuzikiza, tozikiza, kera kumacha bako kyokola, kera kumacha baka katono kokola, gwe tewenyoma oba bino byenkola biyamba oba tebiyamba, no, gwe tofaayo, making sure nti there is something, at least that little that you do, my friend, it adds too much that you can't actually imagine. So tewenyoma, gwe kitono kyokola kikole, gwe kikole omanye obera at peace, no, yeah, at least I've done something, you know. So that's what I wanted to let you know. The president is out. For those that are in Dubai, please be part of the show. Let's raise funds for our comrades that are stuck in Dubai. In Dubai, chamujimanyi bulungi, omanyi okusula ku streets, you know, 3 months musula ku street. 7 year ba collecting musolo tebafaayo, you know. So for those that are in Dubai, please, my humble request, be part of the show, be part of the charity concert. Let's raise funds. And then there are those, our brothers and sisters, not in Dubai, but residing in other countries. And you guys maybe have the potential to raise maybe funds for 1 or 2, 3 tickets for these our brothers. Let's do it. We are not doing it. Actually, when we are doing this, we don't discriminate that maybe on our regular NRM or Yawagira Museveni. For those that have seen some of these videos, guys actually confess that fitwaje wanongaba NRM neka tuliba NUP. Ulinga yagala bagazi this beret and they will be okay. Ngatayagala na ticket actually. Lina agamba no. For me, I just want a beret. If you can give me a beret, then when I wear one forever. Such a statement, bro, is zamunyamani. So when we are doing this, don't look at someone's religion, don't look at someone's political affiliations, don't look at someone's color, don't look at someone's social life and all that kind of thing. We do it as people power. We do it as the national unity platform, an umbrella that brings each and everyone, regardless of their tribe, regardless of their culture, regardless of their education, regardless of age. We are doing it for our brothers and sisters stuck in such a country. All you need to do to push yourself to do something is to put yourself in the shoes of that person sleeping on the streets for over 3 months with no help. So for those that are able to raise or to help 1 or 3, reach out to the responsible. I'm not saying that you reach out to the government because it's a fake government. I mean the one from Museveni. It can't do nothing, literally, because if they were to do something, they wouldn't have blocked our president from repatriating Ugandans that were stuck in China in 2021 back to Uganda. If they were to do something, they wouldn't have let this situation to be like the way it is, whereby hundreds and thousands of Ugandans leave Uganda to such countries. Because back here in Uganda, the situation is worse. The situation is too worse, to the point that someone decides to sell their land and then they go to such a country, and when actually they reach there, things are not good, they are not up to their expectations, and they end up on the streets. That is the situation. They don't, I told you in the beginning, they don't go there for fun. It's because of the poor conditions back here in Uganda. 83% are unemployed. Of the 100 youths that you see, 83 are unemployed. Do you know what that means? And then on top of that, for those that try to do something, especially those that try to raise voices for a non-fictional socio-economic and political change, they are arrested, they are kidnapped, they are, banged on drones and made disappear. The likes of John Bosco Chibalama. He was kidnapped in 2019 on the 3rd of June, and up to date, No one has ever seen him again. He was an advocate of a non-fictional social, economic, and political change to create an atmosphere that works for each and everyone. The likes of Mzee John Damlira, he was abducted in 2020 on the 23rd of November, and up to date, no one has ever seen him again. The very many of our comrades disappear on a daily basis. Actually, today is when? Today is Saturday. On Thursday, very early in the morning when I woke up, I checked on my phone for new messages, and I found some 2 colleagues, their relatives had disappeared, and the reason for their disappearance, they are affiliated to National Platform. Sorry. And sorry. And then perhaps they use social media to raise awareness for non-fiction, social, economic, and political change. Up to now, Yusufu Chimbugwe tetuna kudamula bakutetumanyi na jali. So the youth that take it upon themselves to do something to raise awareness for the change that each and everyone needs, that's the situation they go through. They end up in prison. So those that try to do something, maybe borrow money like 50,000 and buy like 3 pairs of shoes at 10,000, and then they sell at 15,000, such that they can save the 5,000, and at the end of the day maybe they have 15,000. They are found on the streets, arrested, and they end up in prison. KCCA frustrates their lives, confiscates their little capital, 50,000. So all that frustration forces, when it comes to graduates, from university, you think that from university, after graduating and you've done that graduation party, put on that gown, that beautiful suit and shirt, tie, and all that kind of thing, you dance, and the following day, that's when you meet the real life. Because after that, students, after that, you've now joined the labor market. And what Ugandans find in the labor market is the real life, because it's completely different from the life they had at school. They start writing applications and then rejected, to the point that after like 1 year, someone finds themselves in a position whereby, but I don't have anything to do. That's when now they start realizing that they have to do something in a country that doesn't offer equal opportunities. At the end of the day, they're going to find themselves go to countries where they did not want to go, but because of the condition is subjected to them by the regime that doesn't care. At the end of the day, when they get stuck and the government doesn't give a damn, it's frustrating. People like Bobiwine step in to help, and then they are frustrated. But at the end of the day, we shall overcome. We shall overcome. So, as I wind up, do something. Do something. Tewenyoma. Whatever you can do, whether it's creating awareness, whether it's helping those that are creating awareness, whether it's helping those that need help, please do something. Tewenyoma. All right, guys, have the best of the day. I just wanted to put this to your attention.